Hey everyone, I hope you guys are all well. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't filmed anything for a little while. We've had quite a hectic time in the Michalak household recently. Some of you might know if you've watched some of my previous videos or if you follow me on Instagram that we have moved house and we also have got a new puppy called George. He's a little dapple dachshund and he is sitting on my lap right now. He's such a lap dog, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to do this video with him on my lap. He's pretty good though, all he wants to do is sleep on me, so I'm just gonna let him. Anyway, today I thought I would do like a little updated chatty makeup routine with you guys. I have a few new bits of makeup that I've really been enjoying using at the moment, so I thought I would chat you through some of my latest makeup recommendations. I'd say that this is like my everyday low maintenance makeup look. Okay, let's get started. I am going to be doing all my makeup in my little Bobbi Brown mirror. Sorry if that bothers some of you, it's just easier to see what I'm doing. It's going to be more of like a chat you through the products that I'm loving at the moment whilst putting them on kind of thing, I guess. So the first thing that I do in the morning when I put my makeup on is use the Anay Glow in a Bottle. This is a beauty facial oil. I actually also put this in the tips of my hair if my hair is feeling dry. It's 100% natural and I use it day and night. I really love this product. I'll leave a link to it down below, but basically I like putting this on because I get quite dry skin at the moment and it sorts out any dry patches. I get dry patches in my eyes and on my chin. It just gives me such a lovely glow and my makeup sets really nicely when I have this on. It makes a difference to how my base applies and how everything kind of settles on my skin. So I'd really recommend this. Also obviously great that it's 100% natural. It has a little pipette dispenser method. So normally I just squeeze a little bit onto the back of my hand and then I will just apply it all over my face. It's really easy to apply. I also apply it at bedtime as well, just because, I don't know, I just get really dry skin. I'm not sure what it is. I drink lots of water, but yeah, anyway, I put this all over my face, all around my eyes because I get dry eyelids, weirdly. I'm not sure if that's like a thing, but yeah, obviously right before I filmed this video as well, I've had like a hormonal breakout on my skin. So I've got loads of spots at the moment and I also didn't put any fake tan on for this video, so I'm super pale. But anyway, so that's the first thing I do. Second thing, if I can be bothered and if I am shooting photos that day or filming that day or seeing a friend or whatever and I want to wear a little bit more makeup, I put this Becca base underneath my makeup as well. It's the Backlight priming filter. It basically just makes your makeup look lovely. I also sometimes wear this just by itself. If I don't know, say I'm just going to the gym and I don't want a completely naked face, or if I'm going to playgroup and I don't want a naked face, but I want something on, this is really nice to just give you a bit of a glow. If you're having a good skin day, it's lovely on its own. It is a little bit expensive, but as you can see, mine has actually been very well loved, so I'm scraping it out. That's how much I love it. I'm gonna go and get another one. I love it when you find a makeup product that you love so much that you're literally scraping it out of the bottle. Anyway, it normally has a pump application, but there's not enough product in there for me to pump it out. Okay, so I'm gonna pop that all over my face. You're probably not going to be able to see the kind of shimmery glow it gives you because I haven't got enough product on there, but it's honestly one of the nicest skin products that I've used in a really long time. I don't normally tend to mix up my makeup that much, but I feel like I've tried quite a few nice bits and pieces recently, which is why I thought I would film this video. Okay, so next up for my base, I'm going to mix two things together. If I was having a really good skin day and I had a bit of fake tan on, I would just use this by Terry CC Brightening Serum. This is one that I didn't love when I first started using it because I'm used to a little bit more coverage. It doesn't give you very much coverage, but again, it's good if you're having a good skin day or if you've got a bit of a tan. So I'm going to be mixing that with the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua, which I think I probably used way back when I first started my channel. It's one of my old favourite go-to foundations. It's got good coverage, it's kind of moisturising, and I just really like it. This is quite a pale shade as well, so I'm kind of mixing them together so that I don't look orange if I just use this one. But yeah, I find it's just got really nice coverage. It also smells nice. The bottle lasts for ages and it stays put for a very long time. Like, I don't really have to check my makeup when I use this. So I'm just going to mix those together on the back of my hand. I don't tend to use makeup brushes at the moment just because I normally am in a little bit of a rush for school runs or kids' swimming classes, or I don't know, you know what it's like. If you're a parent, you are constantly on the go. So I don't really get that much time to do my makeup in the morning, hence the streamlined, low maintenance makeup. So I'm just gonna apply this with my hands. It's so typical that I've broken out today when I'd planned to film this video. It's like having a little hot water bottle on my lap, having the dog on my lap while I do this. He's such a little lap dog. Okay, I feel like that's kind of even. Next up, I'm just going to pop on a little bit of concealer under my eyes. I don't tend to put that much on normally because my skin's not normally this problematic, but I've been trying a couple of new ones recently, so I'll just chat you through. Normally I use the what brand? I think this is Bourgeois Bourgeois Radiance Reveal. I've talked about this before. It's really affordable. I really like it because it doesn't sit in my wrinkles and it just brightens up my face. I like the formula, but this is coming to the end of its life, so I went and purchased a by Terry Stylo Expert Click Stick. Sounds fancy, but it's basically just a concealer. I like it, but I feel like I could have done with getting a lighter shade. I feel like it's a little bit too orange. I'm very pale when I don't wear tan, and to be honest, I feel like the older I get, the less like stuff that requires maintenance I want to do to myself. So I don't love it. I feel like it does sit a little bit in my wrinkles as well. So I'm not going to be using that one today, and I don't think I would recommend it. It is a little bit more expensive as well, but for me personally, it just wasn't the one. So then I very kindly was sent this Boing Cakeless Concealer by Benefit. I really like this. I'm not used to having a concealer that is so hard wearing. This is amazing. It literally doesn't budge. The only thing I would say is that I do find that it does sit in my crow's feet a little bit, but for the amount of coverage that it gives and the amount that it brightens up my face, I feel like I can deal with that. So I'm just going to pop a bit of this on. By the way, anything that has very kindly been gifted to me, I will just pop a little star and obviously disclaim in the description box. Most of this stuff I think I've actually bought myself, but there are a couple of press bits. So I'm just going to do literally just a few dots around my eye area, like that. And then just with my finger, I'm just going to pat them in. I've got such dry skin around by my eye. It's so annoying. I don't know why it happens. If you know why that happens, please leave me like the reason why in the comments, because I would love to get rid of it. Okay, next up, I'm gonna fix my eyebrows. I'm not gonna do that much to them because I had them tinted a few days ago. I really like going to get them tinted. It doesn't cost very much and it just speeds up my makeup routine. It means I don't have to fill them in as much, and I just find that it makes your face look a bit more like done before you've actually done anything, which is what I'm all about now that I have 2 children and a puppy and school runs and nursery runs, and like, yeah, life is hectic, and the less I have to do to my face in the morning, the easier it is. So I'm just going to pop on a little bit of brow like mascara just to set them in the right place. This is the Incredibrow by Collection. I really like this one. Normally I use the Benefit one, but this is actually just as good and it comes in a bigger tube, so it's like not gonna run out as quickly. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop a bit of that on. I don't like my eyebrows to look too bold and like done, if that makes sense. I quite like them being fairly natural. So the tint is a really good option for me because it's not, I don't know, it just looks I don't know, I just like how it looks better. I can't speak today. Next up, I would normally do mascara, but I had a treatment like how many days ago now? About 3 or 4 days ago. I went to the lovely lady that does my nails normally, and I had an LVL lash treatment, which is like a lash lift where they put serum on your eyelashes and then they put like perming solution on them to like pin them back, and it basically means that your eyelashes are like curled and tinted for 2 months, so you don't have to put mascara on for 2 months. And originally I was always a bit skeptical about something like that. I just thought, oh, it's probably a bit of a waste of money. I don't know if I'd like it, but I just thought, oh, I'll just try it, because basically I'm just a little bit lazy and I want to streamline my makeup routine so that it's like no hassle for me. So I went to go and get it done, and I absolutely love it. I feel like in the morning when I wake up, I already feel a little bit put together, which is so nice. Normally I would use the Benefit Roller Lash, and it has kind of like a curved wand. This is such a good mascara. I couldn't recommend it enough. It kind of lifts and curls your lashes and lengthens them. I really like it. It's probably my all-time favourite mascara. I'd even go as far as saying that. So yeah, normally I would use that, but I'm skipping that step today because I've got the tint and the perm. It sounds really weird saying you've got a perm on your eyelashes. It sounds like so ridiculous. So yeah, anyway, next up I'm going to do my cheeks, and I've just realised that my brush is over there and I have the puppy asleep on my lap. Sorry, mister. I'm going to move you. Want to say hi? Want to say hi? People on this side. Hi. Oh, you're so sleepy. Okay, I'm back. I've got my brush. It is the Lily England. I don't know what number brush this is. I got sent these brushes maybe like 2 years ago or something. I really, really like them. They have no like, I don't know what the word is. It's been a while since I filmed one of these videos, but they basically don't molt and they're really soft and they just work really well. So I've been using this Lily England brush with a Bobbi Brown palette. It's the Bronzing Duo. I don't know which one it is that I actually use. So I'm guessing mine is the medium bronzing powder. It's in this cute little palette with gold on the front. It's very pretty. It's a really good size as well. I haven't actually tried the other side yet. I really love the colour of the bronzer. I find bronzer quite difficult to find a shade that suits me because my skin is naturally so pale, and if I haven't been bothered to do a tan, then I just find they're quite orangey on me, but this is a really nice shade, so I'm just going to pop that on. I feel like I always do this in the wrong area of my face, but we'll just go with it today. And then I'm just going to pop, I've got freshly washed hair and it's really like fluffy. I'm just going to pop a bit up around my hairline. I'm not very like precise with my bronzer. I'm a little bit slapdash. And then just a little bit under my jawline. I really like the consistency of this powder. It feels like quite fine, so it's easily buildable. Okay, so that's one side done, and now I'm going to quickly do the other side. But yeah, I really like the colour of this bronzer. I feel like it's quite natural. Complements your skin tone if you're pale like me. Okay, that is bronzer done. And now I'm going to switch over to another Bobbi Brown palette. They have some beautiful palettes at the moment. Really nice, and really nice size as well if you are someone who likes taking your makeup bag with you, or if you're traveling a lot. They're really handy because you kind of get more than one product in each palette. So I definitely recommend going to check them out or putting them on your Christmas list or something. Really nice little palettes. So this is the Bobbi Brown Ulla Johnson palette. It's so cute. Little powder pink palette. It actually has a face oil in it as well, but I haven't actually tried that yet because I'm so obsessed with my Innate oil that I just can't even bring myself to try another face oil. So I actually use both of the other parts of this palette, and the first part is the highlighter. It's a very white in the palette highlighter, but it does sink into the skin and it's quite kind of iridescent. I go through phases with highlighter where I like my highlighter really obvious, and other phases where I prefer it to be a little bit more discreet. I would say this is definitely a little bit more discreet, so I'm just going to pop that on with my finger. It's so creamy and really easy to apply, sinks into the skin really nicely, sets really nicely. I definitely feel like I should do this with a brush though, because I feel like I've got the concealer quite dirty in the palette just from my foundation. I'm literally just gonna dab it in with my finger, a little bit under the brows. Hopefully you can see what I mean though when I say that this particular like makeup look is really low maintenance, because it's all done with my hands mostly, and once it's done and it's set, it just stays put. And also because I've had the lash tint and lift and the eyebrow tint, that part of my routine is just completely like non-existent, which I love because that's my least favourite bit to do. So I definitely recommend brow tint and LVL if you can, especially if you're a busy mum who still likes to make an effort, or you just enjoy makeup and like you just don't have the time. Okay, I'm going to put a bit more on. There we go, I feel like that's done. Okay, now it's time for blush, and I'm using the same palette and the other side is the blush. It is called the Pink Flush Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks, so you can actually use it on your lips as well. I haven't been doing that at the moment because I actually have a tinted lip balm that I really love at the moment, which I will show you next. But it's the same sort of thing. I just use my finger and dab on my cheeks. It's a really lovely pale pink shade. I feel like this would be flattering to lots of different skin tones, and it kind of gives my face that little pop of colour that it needs when I'm so pale. It's kind of like a peachy baby pink tone, if that makes sense. Last up is lip balm, and this is one I found when I went into Space NK to get some foundation actually, and the girl that was helping me out in there, she showed me this tinted lip balm because I said I liked like really low maintenance products that I don't need to keep reapplying throughout the day and stuff. And so she showed me this and I instantly fell in love with it and bought it, and I wear it every single day. I love it. It smells amazing. It's so nourishing. It gives you a bit of colour but without having to reapply if you like have a busy day and you don't get a chance. It's not like you get like a colour fade or a line or anything on your lips. It's the By Terry Balm de Rose tinted lip balm, and this is the shade Rosy Babe. Rosy Babe. It looks so pink in the pot, but it's kind of a buildable kind of tinted lip balm, so you could put a tiny bit on and you wouldn't really notice, or you can kind of put a little bit more on and it looks a bit more like lipstick, but it just fades really nicely and it smells lovely. And yeah, it's definitely a nice investment. It would be a great gift if you are thinking about Christmas already. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna apply it. So that is my finished everyday low maintenance makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if I was a bit blabbery. I feel like I haven't sat down and filmed a like proper video like this in quite some time, so yeah, it feels weird talking to the camera again. But yeah, anyway, let me know if there's any other videos from me that you guys would like to see soon, and I'll try and get some stuff filmed. I'm going to film an updated house tour next, I think, because we're all unpacked now and it's like fairly tidy. It's not going to be like show home, it's going to be lived in family chaos finished house. But yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to show you guys around and do a little house tour. But yeah, I hope you liked this video and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!